Good morning, traders. Today is on 2nd of September. I have just recorded another video that I have yet confirmed that it is not audible and not switched on my microphone. But sorry for that. So for today, we just have some great moves in the market. Today, we are expecting the market to move in a certain way. And it's just a coincidence that it's almost 9:30 and we are seeing that the CPI month after month is being released in 1 minute time. So for this data that is going to be released, actual greater than the focus is good for the currency, and actual less than the focus is bad for the currency. So in case the figure that will be being given is above minor, like it becomes like 0.0 or 0.1, any figure above that is good for the currency. So for now, we are just looking at the move of the market in that way. And then from there, we see a great move on the upside so that we can be able to know what to do. So that's how we are targeting this market to move. That's why let's wait and see the actual how it is going to be released so that we can be able to see the CPI, how it's going to affect the currency, and so that we can be able to have a greater outlook of the market. So then still at the same time, we can be able to have a chart here. We can open a chart for the USD, is the CHF actually. So we can be able to align ourselves and we can be able to see how it's going to affect the market. But the best thing for now, we don't fight with the institutions, we align with them so that we can be able to know how to trade them. So because this is a high impact data, so let's have a look on it and see so that we can be able to align ourselves. Because remember that today there is a government shutdown that started yesterday, and 1 hour 28 minutes ago there was the government shutdown is likely to cement additional Fed interest rate cut. Then Trump said that I really believe that Jerome Powell is an obstructionist. So there is some turmoil in the US and the data has just come as the forecast. So there is no impact in the market at all. So this one, there is no impact today for that data. So, but there is no surprise, but there's some volatility. You can be able to see there is some volatility, but there is no much like in terms of big moves. So before today, we might expect to see a consolidating market for a while, but it's not all day through. It's not all day through. So in terms of the United States, we were expecting this data to come through at around 3:30 p.m. Kenyan time, at 8:30 a.m. United States time. So that's the time that we were expecting this currency to be able to be the data to be released. But now it's attentive; it can be released anytime, even now. But right now in the US, it's night, so it might not be released because it's not working official working hours. So for now, let's have a look on the DXY so that you can be able to know how the market it is going. So in terms of the DXY is just consolidating due to the turmoils in the market. The United States government does not have capitation, therefore there is not much activity taking place. So that will lead the government of the United States to look for other ways for them to be able to make money, because the government cannot run without funds. So they are just going to have a look on it, and they shall be able to align themselves. If you can look at it on the 1 hour time frame, you can be able to see since 1st of August, the market has just been consolidating on the DXY. So there is not much moves in the DXY since 1st of October. The mast has just been consolidating from here to here, and we can be able to confirm that the market is little consolidating. There is not much move. So due to that, because there is a shutdown in the United States, so let's have a look on the other asset. So for in terms of the due to this data we have just seen here, let's have a look on the CHF and see how it's behaving in the market. So as per now, we have just seen that there are some volatility that has just happened right now. But for a good buy opportunity, if the market breaks above this zone, good for buy. If the market breaks below this zone, good for a sell. A breakout, you must see a breakout, not a fake out. You must wait and confirm a breakout, either it's a breakout or a fake out, because the market is almost going on that direction. Let's wait and see if there is a move, because this is a safe haven asset, so it's a good one. So you can trade this one as USD is a good asset, a safe haven asset. It will still move even though there are some turmoils. Then the other asset that will move in, even though there are turmoils, it's gold. Gold, even though there are uncertainties in the market, that is the happiness of gold. Gold will still move. Gold does not care about the turmoils in the market. So the other thing that we are waiting in terms of gold, today, in terms of daily time frame, we are very bullish on gold. I had just mentioned that one in the video, the previous video, is just the way that it's not a it does not have audio. So for now, we are just looking at the market in this scenario, waiting for the market either to, let's first hide these images so that you can be able to see the market is really still consolidating, still the same asset. So if the market breaks above this zone, it's a good buy for a zone, or it's a good position for a buy or asset. So we just target, let me return my images so that I have drawn them. So just delete this one. It does not have much use on our side. So if the market breaks above this Asian high, it's good for a buy, and if the market breaks below this Asian low, it's good for a sell. If the market breaks below that zone, is good for a sell, and if the market breaks above this zone, is good for a buy. A good breakout, you must see a good breakout above these candles. Remember, this is gold. A good breakout, you must buy above this zone. So you might target the other zone that you might target for another good buy is a breakout on the upside. But the good one as per now is a breakout above this point. You'll be able to know where it's going, because you might try to buy at this point and you find it's a fake out. So it returns to this point and you are just going to end up experiencing some losses just in the morning. Early in the morning. So the next thing that we need to look at is just for today, you don't have much. So for today, you just either look for a breakout on the upside, you buy, or you sell for a breakout below this zone. But for today, in terms of the gold might go up because investors will shift their investments or their money, or they will take out their money from most of the US products to these safe haven assets like gold, so that they can be able to secure their capital, because a government without funds, it cannot operate. So therefore, in terms of the treasury bills might lose some values, but because investors will be able to pull out their money, so like we might see some as and more uncertainties in the market. So let's just have a look on them so that we can look out. If you trade stocks, you just do the thorough analysis. So for me, I'm just waiting for breakouts. I cannot trade in that zone because that zone is very risky for now. So even in terms of 15 minutes time frame, it will just tell you the same because that zone I have marked it. It still takes place in the 15 minutes time frame. So for today, we are not looking at much on fundamentals, on much technically because we are waiting for a breakout. And this was a move on the upside, so you must wait for a good breakout. So a good breakout is the one that will just be above this zone. That will be the best breakout to trade, not within the range, because if you trade inside here, it's still within the range. So you must wait it for it to get out of this range and place your trades so that you can be able to align yourself. So for yesterday, we were able to go at least allowed. We were able to go how many pips above and collected some partial profits around 100 and around 200 pips. Then the market reversed with huge moves due to some breaking news that were brought by the Fed government or by the Feds due to by the Court of Appeal, the United States, that they refused Trump to chase out Risa Cook. So this was the move due to that data that was released. So that those were just news. They were not scheduled in the forex calendar, so they affected the currency, this asset in that way. So that's one scenario that you need to align yourself with. So for today, you just align yourself on the upside. So still today you'll align yourself because we shall be looking for other assets that are not safe haven assets more majorly when the government of the United States managed to get funds, because that's the time that we shall be able to be having great moves in terms of this one. So for today, we don't have much volatility in terms of USD, because today, until the government gets fund, that explains that this week we may, if the by Friday or by tomorrow or by Friday, that is on that, the government will not be having, or the feds will not have funded the government. Therefore, there are some possibilities that we should not have the NFP data being released, as well as for this one, for today, it might not be released. Attentive data means like it can either be released or not released. And if released, can be released anytime during the day. So we need to have a look on them so that we can be able to align ourselves with it. So guys, just have a look on this because this week we might have NFP, and if it will be there, it will be tentative too. And for it being tentative, that means we might see uncertainties in the market. So for much more, follow us on our Telegram channel or WhatsApp channel. Below this video, there will be a description of it, and there will be those links so that you can be able to be getting updates about the market and now and then concerning these events and how the government of the United States is operating and how it's going on. And even when the government funds, the feds fund the government, we shall still update. So let's stay tuned in case you want to open a trading account with a well-regulated broker in our nation. You just need to check on the description below. There is a link, and you are going to open an account, and we are going to be members, or we are going to be team together, and we can be able to be trading this forex market together. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't remember to like and subscribe to the channel, as well as comment, so that we can be able to improve whenever there needs some improvements. I just wish you a good day and a fruitful one. Goodbye.